Proverbs chapter 11, verse 25. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Shalom. Shalom. All right, back at you with another lesson. All right, going into this Proverbs 11 and 25. All right, because as this word was given to us freely by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, we are to freely give it on to our neighbor, our brother, all right, the hopeful elect, the nation of Israel. Okay, this is Proverbs 11 and 25. It says, the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself, because it's ultimately a two-way street. When you're giving on to a brother, when you're sharing information, breakdowns, wisdom, all right, edification, knowledge that you know, all right, you're also refreshing on those topics, going into them, all right, going back over them, and you're being watered yourself, man. New information comes up, all right, new words, okay, new perspectives, new precepts, man. All right, so it's a two-way street in this thing, man, and we have to operate in that mindset, okay? Now let's get that word liberal. First, I'll read Proverbs 11 and 25 in the NLT. It says, the generous, that's a key word to what liberal is. It says, the generous will prosper. That's right, man, because when you're generous, all right, in all things, you're ultimately going to prosper, man, because you're acting in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, the Lord wouldn't hide anything from us. The Lord even said, all these things I've made known unto you, all right? So in that mindset, okay, we have to freely give these things onto others, those others being our fellow brothers, all right, which are our neighbors, which are Israelites, man, the hopeful elect, the nation of Israel, okay? It says the generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed, and that's beautiful, all right? So those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. So the Lord does everything in decency and order. You're refreshing a brother, all right, bringing them up to speed on different topics, okay, giving him information, breakdowns, all right, precepts, okay, to enlighten him. And ultimately, you're being refreshed yourself because you're going into these things again. You're seeing it from a different perspective, all right? You're refreshing on it, okay? Now let's get that word liberal. So the Lord said you're going to be made fat, man. All right, it says liberal. It says to be fat, to grow fat, to become fat, to become prosperous. You see? To become prosperous. Woo. The Lord said anoint. Man, that's heavy. It says, so the Lord said, the liberal soul shall be made fat, man. All right? You're going to be prosperous, man. Okay? Let's go back real quick. All right? It's that word fat, but let's get that word liberal.
Strong's H 1293. Beracha. Beracha.
Right, and that's heavy because the Hebrew word for bless is barak. All right? It says liberal, blessing, source of blessing. Ooh. So being liberal is a source of a blessing, man. So when you're liberal, all right, you get a blessing, man. And also because you're giving a blessing, so to speak, man. So because you're giving that blessing, all right, you're being given a blessing, man, by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord rewards us for our works, man, pertaining to Hebrews. All right, the Lord said, is the Most High and righteous to forget your works and your labor of love, which you showed and are showing currently? So the Lord is not going to be unrighteous to forget. It said blessing, prosperity, blessing, praise of the Most High, a gift present, treaty of peace, man. All right, so being liberal, all right, is a great thing, all right, and a great characteristic to have, man. Because as the scriptures say this, let me get this real quick. This is Matthew chapter 10, and I'm going to start at 6. Yahweh Shai speaking, it says, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Of the house of Israel, you see? So first and foremost, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. All right? Be liberal unto them, man. All right? It says, and as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And not only do we preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, all right, pertaining to Revelation 14th chapter, we preach the name of the Lord, all right, that America is going to be destroyed, all right, and to don't take the charagma, man. And many other topics that we teach throughout the Bible, all right, the whole role, okay, for edification. Freely give as it was given unto you, as it's going to say. It says, heal the sick by the word, cleanse the lepers by this word, raise the dead by the word, cast out devils by this word. Freely ye have received, freely give. You see? Freely ye have received, freely give. The liberal soul shall be made fat. All right? You have to freely give, and you have to want to be in that spirit. All right? To edify. It says, Matthew 10 and 8, heal the sick, raise the dead. This is the NLT, Salakia. Matthew 10 and 8 in the NLT, heal the sick, raise the dead, cure those with leprosy, and cast out demons. Give as freely as you have received. I want to get that word freely. All right.
Strong's G 1432. Dorean. Dorean. Thayer's Lexicon. Second.
All right. It says Dorian. Dorian. It says freely, undeservedly, because ultimately, all right, we don't deserve this truth, man. For the things that we did, if it was up to our sins in the world, okay, so to speak, we wouldn't be deserving of this truth if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, man. So Yahweh Shai said what? Freely give. So that is what we're commanded to do. All right. It says without a cause, in vain for naught. Okay, freely, gratuitously. The point, gratuitously, man. Gratuitously, man. Graciously. All right, gratuitously, man. And we are to channel that energy towards our brothers, man, towards our nation of people. We have to freely give as it was given unto us. All right. I'm gonna just get a couple ones. This is Romans 8 and 32 under the Matthew 10 and 8. It says, he that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? You see, through Yahweh Shai, we are freely given these things, man. So we ought to freely give. All right. So the cycle returns, all right, 360 onto us, man. Full circle. All right. And it'll come back around. That's how just the Lord is, man. Esau doesn't reward us in that way. All right. It's a one-way street in this American society, man. All right. In Esau's kingdom, man. Okay. Take, and no give, man. All right. The Lord doesn't work like that. That's why this kingdom is going to be destroyed. It says 1 Corinthians 2 and 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, you see, and that's a prime example of what we just said. Not the spirit of the world. The spirit of the world is selfish, man. The spirit of the world is cruel, man. All right, it's stingy. That's not the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. The spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, it is freely given unto us, man. Us being the Israelites, it says, but the spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High. I'm going to read 1 Corinthians 2 and 12 again. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High. That's right, man. These gifts, these oracles, these prophecies, All right, this brotherly love, the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Okay, the Lord has given us these things in His name through this word, all right, which is Yahushai, His Son, and He's given us these things, and we ought to freely give them in return, man. It's Revelation 21:6, all right, under that 1 Corinthians 2:12, it says, and He said unto me, it is done. I am the Alpha and Omega. All right, and that was Yahushua speaking, man, because Yahushua is the beginning and the ending. All right, it says, the beginning and the end, I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. You see? Read it again. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega. Because it is done, man. We've gotten that victory. Okay, so we have to freely give, man. Okay? Freely build your brother up. Because while you're building him up, you're being built up. The Lord He's pleased with that, man. All right, it says, and he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. These rivers of living water, man. You see, and the Lord has given that unto us freely. The Lord said, don't hide it. There's a saying that says, don't hide it, provide it, man. You got to provide. All right, provide in the name of the Lord in the spirit of Payah Bashim Yahushai. You're not providing in Esau's knowledge. You got to remember, this is heavenly knowledge, so you got to freely give it out and be in that spirit, because you're growing. All right, when you're helping someone grow, you're growing as well. All right, get it real quick. This is Luke 11:33. It says, no man, Yahushua speaking again. All right, no man, when he had lighted a candle, put it in a secret place, neither under a bushel, but on a candlestick, that they which come in may see the light. That's right, man. You want them which come in to see your light. All right, but it has to be in that spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, that liberal soul. Okay, you have to let that light shine. Okay, but it starts with, all right, helping someone else's light shine. All right, turning someone else's light on. All right, constantly, okay, sharpening that iron, like that saying says, iron sharpening iron, man. Okay, so you have to keep that oil burning. Okay, so Lord willing, this message was edifying. All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harachakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. This is Proverbs 11:25, and it says, the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. Kwam Yashala, Shalom.